We hear a lot about climate change and the climate crisis, mostly through headlines, mostly on our phones, mostly in isolation. It's not polite conversation to talk about the scariest thing facing humanity, so we don't often bring it up in conversation. And I think that's to society's great detriment. We need to not only be talking about the problem, but we also need to be talking about the nuts and bolts of the solution, and also the dream of the solution.
The way we got started was super grassroots, right? We got together, we jumped in dumpsters and got oil and turned it into fuel and put it into our vehicles. And this happened through small conversations and small events like this. And so I think it's super important that we continue to have climate innovation discussion, because the industry has come a long way since those grassroots days, and it's got a lot longer way to go. I'm super excited that investment is starting to be available, that we're talking about deployment of those fuels as we did in our panel earlier today, and those are discussions I haven't seen in a long time.
Since I left Norway, I can see that there's been a change there. The electrification of ferries and public transport has come a long way, and it has moved forward a lot faster than anyone could think. So with the right policies and the will from both public and private sector, it's actually possible to move things forward quickly, and it's happening as we speak.
We're starting to feel and see an underlying momentum that is going to be transitional.
So I think it's super important to get together at events like this to discuss innovations, because a lot of times we sit in our own businesses and we only know our own world and understand our own world, and generally you can influence most change through what you know and what you can control. And to sit in sessions like today and learn about different innovations in aviation, funding, technology, really, first of all, gives me more hope, makes me more optimistic that we can make the right kind of change, and through collaboration that we can push things even forward quicker.
In order to hit goals, we're going to have to get together and really let down our guard and talk about where the challenges are. I think in a really casual business environment, where there's only a few minutes together, it's easy to gloss over that.
I think people should come to Norway because it is going to be the place where we share ideas, where we bring in world-class expertise, and where we network and form new relationships that can help us implement those ideas. We can't keep doing things the old way. To do things the new way, we have to meet new people, we have to form new bonds, and that's what we're going to be doing in Norway in October. The caliber of talent and skill and thoughtfulness that is specifically coming to the table around the climate crisis is unmatched in any other industry, problem set, or arena in the world.
There's so many of us coming together that really want to push the movement forward. We've talked about it for years, but I really feel that we're at the point of action.
It really is about building consensus and really weeding out the solutions across multiple parties, multiple industries, and through there you can have this kind of electric cohesion that can happen, and energy that really can rise up and build new partnerships, build new relationships, and try to get to some of the solutions that we really need to bring for our world.
I'll see you in Norway.